Hello. You can't tell, but that took me 3 tries. Let me fix myself. Hello, hello, hello. It's a new day. It's been quite a bit. But I wanted to just come on here, have a little chat with you guys. Lots of things have happened in the last 2 weeks. And I have desperately wanted to do a little drawing stream. Like, we can just talk and then I can do a little doodles with you. And I've been wanting to do that since I started streaming. So today is going to be the day. Yeah. Let's get into it. Because I think I can just keep talking. I want to change something with my BGM first. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was doing some audio tests and my headphones, my audio, the one that I can hear, was maxed out. And I literally jumped in my seat because it was so loud. Where am I doing? What am I doing? Hi! I feel like I'm kind of tiny, but maybe I'm actually smaller than I usually am. But I don't know. Okay. Life is good. Okay. So. Oh. Wait. Let me do something really quickly. I'm not prepared for this stream at all. I don't know what I'm doing. But I want to change something. And I don't know how to do that. Settings? How do I do this? Oh no, I wanna do something. I wanna do something, but I don't remember how to do it. Follow. Follow. Huh. Or maybe I don't need to do it. Maybe I'm good. Okay. I'm coming back. I just want to test something. Hello. Uh-oh, you can't see me. Here we go. Hello. Let's see if I do. Oh, I need to change something again. Uh-oh, I haven't streamed in a long time. Okay, that works, but not how I want it to work. We're just doing a little bit of testing right now, you know? No need to worry. Let's see if this works. Hello, I'm back. Oh yeah, that works. That works really well, actually. Okay. So I have a little canvas right here. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, see, I can move the canvas and I can zoom into the canvas. This is so fun. I was really confused about how people go about doing a stream like this, but it was actually a lot simpler than I thought it'd be. With me right now, I have had a little I got one of these little packages of Poppy, the drink. It was like, it's kind of interesting. I had never seen something like it before, because it was kind of it's like 1 can of Poppy in a cardboard box, packaging, branding on the outside. But the can, it's not like a regular can. It's smaller, thinner, but it's a little taller. So I think it's a little bit less drink. There's not as much drink in it, right? But it was really good. I think it was like lemonade, cherry, something like that. But it was really, really good. And it was good enough to make me inclined to get more Poppy. So I got 2 different flavors. Let me read what I have right now. I got cherry, lime. Whoa. I've never read the can. I've drank like 3 cans of this, but I never read it. I thought it was cherry lemonade, but this is cherry limeade. Freaky. But I got this one. So cherry limeade, and then I think strawberry lemonade, something like that. And the strawberry one, gotta say, it's not that good. I don't really like it. But the cherry limeade is good. I think if cherry lemonade is real, I think that'll taste even better though, because I think that lime has a bit of a bitter taste, you know? Yeah. I just took a sip. No, but it's really good. I like it. And it's only 30 calories. Can you believe that? For a whole can? And it's quite sweet. You can definitely taste a little bit of like the artificial sweetener, but I don't mind it because it's only 30 calories. Anyways, let's do this thing. So, what should I talk about first? How have your lives been? I've had a quite exciting weekend, actually. Like, way more exciting than my weekends usually are. That sounds a bit sad. But, you know, I just gotta say. So, on a spur of the moment decision last night? Yesterday evening, I went and saw a movie. We saw a movie that had just come out the day before, I think, but it's called Disclosure Day. And I went with someone, and it's definitely Disclosure Day. Overall, it's definitely not a movie that I'd particularly go to see, but it was something that the other person that I went with would like. But I was pleasantly surprised. It was it was way better than I thought it'd be. Because it's totally not my genre, but it was way better than I thought it'd be. And actually, we got really good seats. Like, imagine if this... brown. I want a nice brush. Give me a nice brush. Like this? No. What brush should I use? I kind of like this brush. Let's see. I changed my format of Clip Studio Paint to stream this, so I'm confused on where everything is. But I'm gonna get used to it. So imagine if this is the movie theater, like that. If that's the movie theater, and the seats are here. Bunch of seats, bunch of rows of seats, you know? Boop, boop. Yeah, this is the screen. The shaded in part. We had really good seats. And it was not very crowded either. It's like... Okay, give me a sec. So, the only reason we went was because we had a coupon. It was like you get 2 seats, 2 drinks, and a regular popcorn. Really good coupon, by the way. So we're like, oh my gosh, we should go see the movie. Because I never go see movies. Ever. Because I don't know. I love just staying at home and watching movies in my bed. Also, I don't watch movies. I just don't watch movies. But I went and saw a movie. Can you believe it? So our seats were really good. They were like, if this is the front, then our seats were like here. No, they were like here. Because when I looked online, there were a lot of seats left over. So I was like, we might as well just get the seats when we get to the movie theater. Because I doubted that there'd be a lot of people. There were actually a lot more people than I had initially anticipated. But we still got really good seats. So it was kind of to the right, not to the middle, but just one to the right. And then there was an empty seat beside me. And then there's 2 more people on our right. And then there's people on the left. So it was actually really nice. It was quite spacious. And it was basically like a front... It was basically like a row. The view was to the middle, you know? But yeah, the movie's really good. I think I just like the experience of going to a movie theater because it's such a big screen, right? The screen, it's so big, and your peripheral vision doesn't exist. Like there's no peripheral vision. It's just you look at the screen and it's there. So you can kind of highlight it. Cute. Yeah. And then we got some popcorn. I used those I used the butter dispenser. I don't go to movie theaters very often, so stuff like this makes me happy. But it's like this. And then there's a little snout. Ooh. Ooh. And then you can put your popcorn inside. This is a weird popcorn color. You can put your popcorn bag in. Oh, this brush is really nice. I'm gonna draw some popcorn. Yeah, bloop bloop. Bloop. And then I put so much butter in. I was a bit scared because I was like, how much butter should I put in? And the person I was with, they were like, just put in lots and lots of butter. And so I did that. But afterwards, like while we were eating it, it really wasn't that much butter because it just gets stuck on the top, right? I think it came out a while ago, but there was a trend where people, they were putting straws in. They connect the straw to the nozzle and then they put it inside the popcorn bin, and then the butter goes through the straw and you can kind of like shimmy it through the popcorn. So smart, by the way. The stream was actually really thin. Can I make it thinner? Where's my brush size? Yeah, this was like the stream. Super thin of just butter. Let it like drip down the side. Yeah, that looks freaky. Well, how do I draw butter though? Like that. See, that's what we did. And then there's a little button at the top here. Increase my brush size. There's a little button. Push the button and then the butter oozes out. That was really fun. I really liked that. It was really good popcorn. Something about movie theater popcorn. It's so expensive, but it's so buttery. You're just paying for like a stick of butter in your popcorn, which I'm not complaining. What really surprised me about going to the movie theater, well, lots of things surprised me, but one of them was that it's kind of funny because you think, what kind of people go to a movie theater on a Saturday night? But it was all like elderly couples. So the movie theater, so if this is the movie theater, the people to my right, they were both elderly couples. No, I think there's two old guys, like gray hairs, grandpa vibes, like elderly people, you know? Two old guys to our right, and then to our left was like an elderly couple. There was, I swear, the whole row of people like in our vicinity, they were all elderly people. It was kind of interesting to see that. So I got popcorn, watched the movie. Movie was pretty good. The disclosure day, it's 2.5, or I think it's either 2 hours and a half or it's 2 hours and like 5 minutes, which is arguably a big difference for a movie, but it was somewhere around there, so it was quite long. I low-key had to pee. Like 3/4 way through the movie, I had this visceral feeling. I was like, oh no, I gotta pee. So once the movie ended, I did a little quick search. I was like, is there a post-credit scene? Google says no, and so I booked it and went to the bathroom. It was still a bit early after we finished the movie. Sorry, my eyes are really itchy, and I'm trying to... I know you're not supposed to rub your eyes when they're itchy, but my eyes are so itchy. My allergies still haven't gone away. I still have quite bad allergies. But, what happened next? Ooh, it wasn't too late yet, so we took a little trip to get some ice cream. Having ice cream at night, it wasn't like that late yet, but like having ice cream at night is such a fun experience. So we went to this place and I got a cone. Ice cream's expensive. Everything's expensive these days. It just shocks me how expensive everything is. But we got a little cone. Okay, it was far from little. It was actually really big. But it looked like this. Let me put my brush size up. It looked like this. It was one of the cones like this. Like, it wasn't a waffle cone. And when the server, or when the person who took the order, when she took the cone out, I was actually initially I was a bit upset because in my mind I was imagining like a waffle cone, but I forgot that you have to pay for waffle cones. So they had these types of waffles, or these types of cones like this. These ones are actually quite nice because at the bottom it's sort of like it has a crisscross pattern, you know, like not on the outside but on the inside, so that it catches all. I actually don't know why. I think it's so you get a crunchy bite at the bottom. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know what else it'd be for though. Like, so I don't know. Extra, make it extra strong for the ice cream. And then at the top, there's also something like that. It's like a ring, and it's kind of crisscrossy as well. There's a little notch here actually. Why? I don't know. Ooh. Like this little ice cream. And when I go to this one specific place, I've tried a lot of their flavors, but every time I try a flavor that I don't know or I'm not familiar with, I get disappointed because it's not that good. Like, I tried cake batter from there, and maybe I just don't like cake batter. Maybe that's just a me thing. But their cake batter was not good. It wasn't good. And then another time I tried their pumpkin pie flavor, and I think it was okay. It's just that the texture, no, it tasted exactly like pumpkin pie, but the texture was really weird. It was kind of chewy. And I think if I'm in the mindset where I wanted chewy ice cream, it would have been okay. But I was just really caught off guard while eating it, and it was just not it. And both those times I got a specific flavor, and I always really like that flavor. So this time I was like, let's just do it. Let's just get 2 scoops of this one flavor that I really like. And so that flavor, it looked like this. How do I draw ice cream? Oh, that's really yellowy. Make it a little bit lighter. It's like a vanilla ice cream base. I was really worried when the person was scooping up the ice cream for me, because while they were scooping, chunks were like slipping off from the sides, and then it wasn't like the ice cream wasn't dislodging from the ice cream scoop. And then stuff was just falling out on the sides. It was this big. This is what it looked like. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mini scoops for the price of 2 scoops, like this. And then, can you guess what flavor this is? That'd be really funny. Like this. I don't know how to do like the texture, but it's like this. Had some more over here, a little bit over here. I'm looking at a reference image on my phone. This. The brush is so big I can't control it. And then there were little bits of stuff. Little bitties. That's too dark. Little bits of stuff in the cone. And these were the best bites. Okay, I make them look really tiny, but they were actually really big. Okay, can you guess what this is? It looks so bad. Oh no. It looks way worse than what my reference image looks like. But anyways, the flavor that I got 2 scoops of, it was blueberry cheesecake. So see, you see the blue? You see the vision now? What is this color? Whoa. I'm trying to like click. I dropped the color. I drop. See, it was kind of like, I don't know how to draw. Kind of give it some volume. And then the blueberry is a bit darker. But arguably, this is the best flavor from that place. And there was quite a lot of people, more people than I was expecting to see there. And they were like big globs of blueberry jam, big pieces of cheesecake, really nice pieces of cheesecake, by the way. I've been craving cheesecake more recently these days. I actually had a slice of cheesecake the other day. It was really good, but it was quite expensive. Like this, and it has a little crust. Has a little crust piece, and they're quite big. They're super big pieces of cheesecake, which made it really yummy. So I got a little ice cream cone. Well, it was actually really big, but I got to like munch on that. I shared it with the person that I went with. It was really good. It was kind of, the weather was definitely not ice cream weather. Like, it was nice while we were ordering the ice cream. Bit cloudy because it's getting late. But then after we got the ice cream, we sat down for a couple minutes and it started raining. So I was like, oh, it's time to go. Let's hop into the car. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Maybe I'm not meant to be an artist. I'm tired. I've done 3 drawings. I'm tired. I'm gonna draw some food that I got this week. So, summer is great. It's a bit chilly today, but it's been quite hot this week overall. Yeah. It's been quite hot this week. So, what perfect time? What more of a perfect time than to get a slushie in the hot weather? And I have perfected this because happily, I've gotten like 3 slushies in the past 2 months already. Something like that. I got a punch card actually, because like if you get 7 slushies, then you can get a free one. So I was like, might as well, right? But I perfected the perfect slushie combination to make a rainbow. So you start out, and I have very limited colors. Okay, I only have 3 colors, but they're the primary colors. So there was a yellow, blue, and red slushie, and so you can make the rainbow, right? I kind of messed up on the last one that I got, but this is the order that I put it in. So I put a layer of yellow on the bottom. Ooh, this yellow is so pretty. Like this. And then I went in with the blue. What kind of blue am I looking for? Like this. Ooh. Oh yeah. A blue, and then I did a little layer of red. And then more yellow. And yeah, this is a strap. You gotta put the lid on after you fill most of the cup, and then you can really fill the slushie all the way to the top. And then a little bit more blue. That's the wrong color of blue. Let me just... I put the cup on and I fill it all the way to the top. And then, do I have a brush for this? Oh, I don't use Clip Studio, wait. Wah, wah, wah. And then the yellow and the blue, they mix together and you get a really, 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 really nice. I'm not gonna blend, I'm just gonna color it. You get a nice green color. Ooh. Like this. There's more green up here. And then the blue and the red mix into purple. What am I doing? Primary colors? Purple. What kind of purple do you think this would make? Like this? This looks... It's Pride Month, guys. Happy Pride Month. This looks so goofy. Can I make it look better? I want to use the blending tool, but it's too small. Oh, yeah. See, this is the stuff. Okay, it looks kind of freaky. You gotta trust the process, though. What did the yellow and the red make? Oh, they make orange. It's just not very orange in my photo that I have here. Oh, wow. Look at this ombre rainbow effect. It's pretty crazy. Hello, hello. Do you like my slushy rendition? Here, let me redo the lid a bit. Why is that so gray? Oh, it's because I have my eraser on. I'm a little bit... Oh, it's not good. It's the blending tool. Oh. Okay. Why is my brush size so small? Can you tell I don't use Clip Studio Paint? It's been a bit. You can also see from how straight my lines are. Just to re-outline this a little bit. Yes, and then you get the iconic straw. Wow. Look, see, that's pure art. You know, you can still see it, but you can't see it as well. And the straw has like these little spirals on it. And I want to just outline this a little. Like that. Beautiful. So this is my slushy order. Yeah. Yellow, blue, red, yellow again, and blue. And then you get a really pretty ombre color effect. But yes, perfect. 100% perfect summer snack. I've been cooking a lot recently as well. Lots of different types of food. For example, yesterday I actually made a really nice burger. The patties were definitely frozen, but everything else, well, burgers are really easy, you know? If the patty's frozen, you just pan fry it for a little bit, and then you can buy pre-cooked fries, and I just air fry them. So I made this really nice burger in around half an hour. The multitasking was crazy. I was so impressed with how well I I used my time, actually. So imagine it was like this. So really, this is a really weird looking bun. But we had a nice bun. We had a bottom bun. I'm saving room, okay? Really nice bun. No, because this is what the burger looked like in real life. Really nice bottom bun. And here's the order of how I assembled this burger. So you have your patty. Put it like this. So I cooked this patty for around 6 or 7 minutes on either side, and it kind of gets like that char mark after cooking that. It's not like a regular char mark. The char mark is more like on the sides, but you know it's still there. And it makes it look really yummy. Let me just draw a little. I think I'm just shading. I'm not using a char mark. Hello, welcome. I'm talking about a hamburger that I had recently. Just yesterday actually. I made a really yummy burger. So I cooked the patty, and then on top of it, right after I cook it, I put on a little slice of cheese. This was actually a special cheese. It's like already pre-sliced, but it's herbs and garlic, and it's really good. So after I cooked the patties, I put the slice of cheese on top. It was white cheese. Put the slice of cheese on top, and then I cover it with the lid and just wait. And while that was happening, I was toasting the buns. So they're a little crunchy, you know? Let me just reposition this. Yes. So I put the little thing, put the slice of cheese on top, and then it'll melt while everything else is going on. Ooh, yummy. My brush is too big. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. And then it had little pieces of, I don't really know. The little pieces of green. It's not mold. It's just like, it was a herbs cheese slice. And then I was feeling in a really fancy mood, okay? So I had pre-portioned some bacon, actually. Ooh. So it was like, I used 2 long strips, and then I kind of like folded them on top of each other. So this is the end of the strip. Then it kind of like went like this. It looks funky. So I used 2 strips of bacon and kind of put them on like that. Put some of that bacon veins on it. Oh wow. See, that looks totally like bacon. Put a little shading on it. Yeah. 2 strips of bacon, and then this is my favorite part. I think I have an unhealthy obsession actually, but either white onions or red onions. This time I had a red onion on hand. And I put, if you have, what's the way to do this? If you cut your onion slices, oh, this is really purple. I cut my onion slices just like a little sphere, right? And so imagine I had a whole sphere of onion on this burger. Oh, it's covering the bacon. Oh well. I like do some shading. Because it's actually, it looks like this. Oh, that looks like a real onion. What? I'm so good at this. Ah! And imagine, this is what I mean by like, I have an unhealthy obsession with it. But this onion strip is like a centimeter thick. It was like this thick of just onion. I really love eating raw onions. Lots of people think that it's kind of gross. It's not nice, but I love it. I love having that crunch when you're biting into the onion. And red onions, they kind of burn. But they burn good, you know? Okay. And then, onion's kind of a vegetable, but it's not really a vegetable, you know? So, to get a little bit healthy, I put a tomato on top. What does tomato look like? Oh, that's really big. Tomato slice. Okay, that's really pink. Tomato slice. What do tomatoes look like? They have like a weird, they have a funky design. It's kind of like this, isn't it? Okay, you can't really see this. But, you know, I know you can imagine it. Like this. Kind of weird tomato. My tomato's so 2D. It's so flat. This. And then, even more greens, because I'm a health legend, okay? So I had some spinach on top, some leafy greens. Most people don't really like spinach, and for the longest time, I had to agree with them. I didn't like spinach that much, but I feel like I'd be more inclined to eating some spinach compared to eating some lettuce on a burger. I don't know. It's kind of, if spinach is kind of bitter and hearty, then romaine lettuce is like its kind of washed out cousin. It's really nice and fresh, but these days I'm just gravitating more towards spinach. I don't know what happened. So I make this look really nice, but the spinach was actually, it was like falling out. It was like hanging on by its seams. See, these are its little stems. I put a whole handful of spinach and just prayed. Let's color these a little. Like this. Add more shadows because I'm a tryhard. Beautiful. Woo! And then, if you're feeling a little crazy, you can put a slice of pineapple on top. So I just get those canned pieces of pineapple from the store. Like this. And then it has a circle in the middle for the core that's been taken out. This looks wrong. You shouldn't be able to see this. But I don't know how to draw it. Like this. Big slice of pineapple in your burger. If you haven't tried it, I definitely... If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend it. It's really... It adds a nice bite. Well, it's also sweet and juicy. And then you can drink the pineapple juice in a little drink on the side, which is what I did. You best know I did that. You put some ice in a cup, put some pineapple juice. I put some ginger ale in it to make it a little fizzy. It was really nice. Blah, 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 blah. And then if you're feeling really crazy, you can put an egg in it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm covering up my beautiful pineapple. Oh well. This is not what eggs look like. But you're gonna trust me and believe that this is what eggs look like. What do the yolks look like? Are they just a deeper yellow? Are they orange? Are yolks orange? Oh wow, that looks really good. That looks so yummy. And then I made a special sauce, a really yummy sauce, which contained... Let me draw a little bowl I can put this in. Okay, here's my bowl. So, I put in a big glob of mayo. That's not what mayo looks like. Big glob of mayo. Some ketchup. And then, I actually added a little bit of lemon juice. So, pew, just a little bit. Some relish. Yummy, yummy relish. And then if you want a little bit of a kick, then you can actually add in a little bit of sriracha. This time I didn't, but it is an option. And then maybe some garlic powder. You mixy. It comes out to be a sauce that's sort of this color. Maybe a bit lighter. Okay, I didn't make that lighter. It was more gray. That looks like a mystery sauce. I don't know if you want to be eating that. I can't, like... I'm really bad at color picking colors. Like this. So, and then I put a little bit of that sauce on both sides of the bun. I actually forgot. Yeah! So then, this is my burger. Oh wow, that went on top perfectly. This is my monster burger. Woohoo! Egg, pineapple, spinach, tomato, red onion, a whole slice, this thick. This thick. Do not be fooled. It's not any thinner than that. And and then some cheese and the patty. It was so yummy. And then I had a little side of fries as well. And I'd previously gotten a different kind of bagged fries, but these fries were really good. I think the previous bag I had, the fries are a bit too thinly cut. So when you air fry them, they don't have any yummy, chewy potato-ness inside, you know? But these ones, they were perfectly thin. I think they're a bit more rustic. Well, nah, that's not the right word, but they had a little bit of the skin on the bottom of them, which I don't mind, as long as they taste good. But yeah, I had a bunch of fries, and they're the perfect thickness. Just on the side. Just a whole pile of fries. And my favorite thing is to dip the fries into the burger sauce. So yummy. This becomes this. This is this. Get the arrows? Yeah. Let me color these fries a little bit more. See, there's a little bit of skin on the tips of them. And on the sides. So yummy. I really love potato-y fries. Like, they had to have, like, the consistency of mashed potatoes on the inside, but the outside of these fries were so crispy and so yummy, which really surprised me. I love it, sesame seeds. So cute! Look at this beautiful burger. Okay, and then I was on a cooking craze this morning, actually. Okay, it's kind of sad. I've basically only drawn food. What else am I supposed to draw, though? So, I made these quick and easy, which weren't very quick and weren't very easy, but there's little cottage cheese egg bites. So, from the burger, I had a little bit of leftover bacon. So, you mix up the egg with some cottage cheese, and then you can add basically whatever you want. I added garlic powder, paprika. I have this thing of like cake, like steak seasoning. I put in, but then I put some bits of bacon on top. I cut up some pieces of ham, and I also put that in, and then I also put some shredded cheese in. That looks bad, but you know, it tasted quite good. The egg, I sadly did not grease my pan enough, so when it went to go take the egg out, they didn't come out. Some of them came out, like a good 3 of them came out, but 3 out of 12 is not a good ratio, you know? So the majority of them did not come out, and I was worried that I was scratching the pan because I was using a metal knife to kind of pry them out, so I switched to a plastic knife, but they still didn't come out. But oh well, you know, life goes on. I also made some corn ribs to go on the side because the corn that was in the fridge, it was kind of molding. I saw one of the pieces while I was cutting the corn. It was moldy, but you have to eat it. The hardest part about making corn ribs is cutting them apart, and I jump and I'm scared every single time that I have to cut them apart because this core section is super, super, super hard. So when you're trying to cut it with a knife, it doesn't cut, and it makes me sad. Hardcore. See, making corn ribs is a hardcore. You get it? But what you do, it's really easy. Can I have a bigger brush size? Pyum, 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 pyum. This is the corn. Doesn't look like corn, but it is corn. I put my sauce consists of these ingredients: paprika, which I was running out of. Paprika, Parmesan cheese, more steak seasoning, because why use salt and pepper if you can use steak seasoning? And then you mix it into like a butter, mixture with a little bit of honey, which I forgot. But they still turned out really good. I think that I undercooked them because the recipe that I was following, it said to put it at 400 for like 7 to 10 minutes in the air fryer. And I did 10 minutes. And it was not cooked. But I kept it. I didn't do anything about it. They're a little bit hard. But you know what? They taste really good because they're covered in butter and Parmesan. Put some Parmesan dusting on top. Yummy! I love it. They're so good. I make them all the time. And it's so easy for you to eat them, right? Like, okay, this is gonna get graphic. But imagine. This is my mouth. This is my mouth. And then, oh, my teeth aren't pink. These are my teeth. So what I do is I just put the corn rib to the side of my mouth. And then I kind of crunch down on like this section of the corn. And it's so easy to take the corn to eat it off the cob. Because otherwise, you'd have to... This is the corn cob. You have to like bite down on both sides of your mouth. And then corn kind of gets stuck up in the top sections of your teeth. And it's like, ew, I don't want to do that. So... This way, it tastes better than regular corn, and it's easy to eat. Take that. But yes, I did a lot of cooking this morning, and I'm quite tired. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Not that many fun, eventful things, but many eventful things. I'm gonna transition, because I'm tired of talking. I'm weaker than I thought I was. Let's see if I can pull up some pictures because I'm weak. Let's see. Can I save this? Give me a sec. Oh no, I'm moving. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Let me just bring myself. You get stronger the more you cook. It's my superpower. Oh no, my monitor's off. Oh no, what's happening? Okay, it's all good. My desk is sadly a mess right now. And I haven't had the time to clean it up very well, you know? I used to be unable to pick up the wok, now I can't. Right? I used to be too short to see over the kitchen counter, but now I can. That gave the same energy to me. Let's see. Let me redo my setup because the drawing thing messed up my desk. Ah la la la. Anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit more just to talk. And I think I'm about to fall asleep. So I said that this stream would be short, and it's gonna be right. That's gonna be true. This is gonna be a short stream. Anyway, so I went to a blind box store recently, and I've been holding back. Okay, I haven't bought a single blind box in quite a while. I've been holding back, but they're like, "Do you want to have a membership with us?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, if it's free." And so I signed up for a free membership. But on the first day of getting the free membership, you get like a certain percentage back in cash back. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need to buy something now, right? So I bought a blind box. And let's see if I can bring up a picture of this blind box. It was, I think it's a new series. I hadn't seen it before. Why am I in caps lock? I don't know if they're a new series or not, but I think they are. Can I save this image? Ah la la la. Image. Let me bring it up. Let me crop this. But this was the... I'll go over here. I'll go over here. This is the blind box that I got. And out of all of them, the one I didn't want, I wanted the least, was this one. You can't see it. You can't see me. Now you can see my cursor. But you can't really. Ah, what do I do? Where am I? You can't see my cursor because the screen is so white. Oh, now you can. Okay, see, I really didn't want this one. It's kind of a orangey, light orange pumpkin color. But this blind box was special because I thought they were cute. But they also turned out to be scented. So, okay, you put the scent in like their little dress thing. But they all come with different scents. And when I was looking at the scents, I thought, this one, I really don't want it. Because she's called Butterscotch. And I feel like if you think of butterscotch, it could be warm and cozy and kind of nice, but I was not in the mood, and I'm still not in the mood for butterscotch. I'd rather have something else, like this blue one. It's called Sky. I feel like that sounds way more refreshing than butterscotch. So out of all of them, I'd be happy with any of them, except butterscotch. And maybe not the secret. This one is the secret. I think she's okay. She looks, I don't know. I feel like all the other ones, like the pastel colors, are way cuter. But guess who I got? I bet you couldn't guess. I was with someone when I was buying this, and I was like, please, please, please don't let me get butterscotch. You know what they said? They're like, I hope you get butterscotch. I got butterscotch. Mind you, it was a full box. Like, it was a full set of 8 blind boxes, and I had to pick one. Only one. And somehow I picked her out. So maybe we're meant to be, but I don't want to be meant to be with her. She's cute, but she's not that cute. I do really like the fuzzy thing. They have like a really nice fuzzy neck piece. And the stand is really cool because you see where her arm is? The stand, it has a little holder for her hand, and then her foot balances against it. And so when she's attached to the stand, it looks like she's floating or flying, which I quite like. So maybe it'll grow on me. I just think I was a bit upset, especially with how expensive blind boxes are. I was just a little upsetty spaghetti. But the bows on the back of them are really cute. And her head, actually, it looks like a pumpkin because she has like a little stem. I guess they all have stems, but especially butterscotch. She has a stem and then like a little white spots, and it looks like a pumpkin. So maybe I'll give her away to someone. Maybe a friend. Because, I don't know. She's just okay. But yeah, that was my blind box experience. And it's a sign that I should stop buying blind boxes because I'm just going to be upset. And I don't even know if the cashback is on the first purchase after signing up. Because it might be on the next purchase. So I wasn't even sure if it was even worth it. And I also haven't opened the scents yet. So I'm kind of scared of what butterscotch smells like. I'm afraid that I'm not going to like it. And then she's going to smell whack for the rest of the time that I have her. On that day that I got the blind box, I actually got to buy a few other things. So, I've been trying to diversify my wardrobe a little bit more. Because right now, for the past few months, my outfits have consisted of solely... Besides this, it's kind of like this. It's like a shirt and jeans. But it's getting hotter, so it's turned into a t-shirt and jeans, which is not that good, you know? So I tried wearing more skirts. And I really like maxi skirts where they're a bit longer. I got a black one, a floral one, like a dark floral one, and a white floral one a while back. But I really wanted to get a white skirt, like just a white maxi skirt. So that was the mission for this shopping trip. I got one that kind of looks like cheesecloth, but I really like the texture of it. It's kind of There's a lot of texture in it, and it's kind of off-white. It's kind of creamy white. But then I also got a white cotton one. And so I'm hoping that I can do a lot more styles with that. So I'm quite excited. I also got a new pair of jeans because I'm basic. But I didn't know that balloon jeans were a thing until I saw this pair of jeans. And I was really confused about the difference was between balloon jeans and barrel jeans. And so it turns out that balloon jeans, they're just a bit wider than barrel jeans, which is, I don't mind. These are men jeans and they were on sale. Guess how much they were? They were $15. 50% off, which is, I can't pass up a good deal like that. Along with that, there's another deal. If you bought 2 t-shirts, it was only like $15, and they're 100% cotton t-shirts. So I got those to kind of just layer under more outfits. I was going to an event the other day, and I was wearing like a cotton t-shirt under a small dress that had like spaghetti straps, but the shirt was too long. I just got in it. It's like a regular men's medium, and so it fits quite long and skinny. And so the day of, I decided, yeah, I'm gonna crop this shirt today. Mind you, I haven't used the sewing machine in so long, but it was quite nice. I want to get back into sewing a bit more. I think it's quite fun. But my skills are definitely not up to par, you know? But it turned out good. Well, great. It turned out great. The shirt was cropped and I liked it. Yeah. So I was really happy that it just happened to be that there was a sale that day that I went shopping. It was like a store-wide sale, 50% off almost everything in one section of the store. I don't know why. Maybe they like clear their winter collection. But the clothes that I bought weren't really winter, because people wear jeans all year round. So I'm really inclined to getting another one of the blind boxes, because I really do like the other options for figures. I like all the other colors. I don't really like the secret. I don't really like the watermelon colored one. I don't like butterscotch. But all the other ones are so cute. I'm so unlucky. Oh! Wait. I'm looking at like inspo online. But what people do is I can't show you the picture, but there's a star on the end of her hand and there's a flat section, and people tape the flat section up to their walls. That's so smart. What? And then she looks like she's floating. Oh, wait! Wait! Okay, you can see this, but I tried putting her against my PC. There's actually a magnet in her hand, and the magnet connects to my PC. Oh my god, she's flying. Wait, this is so cute. Okay, wait, I'm keeping her. She's really cute. This is so cute. She's floating off of the PC. She's kind of falling off because the magnet's not very strong, but that's so cute. It just looks like she's flying off the PC. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should buy another one. You're right. That's so cute. What am I gonna do with something so cute? She connects to my microphone stand. Sorry, you could probably hear that. Oh my gosh. That's such a good design. People need to keep coming up with designs like this. Oh my gosh. Jeans are versatile. On a pair of work ones. You can really wear jeans with anything. That's why I quite like them. The problem is that it's getting a bit hot, and then they just become a bit suffocating, you know. Oh, let me put her on her stand. Nice. Yay! Okay. I think I'm actually gonna end the stream on a high note. Realizing that my blind box has more options than what I thought it did. but I'm really weak these days. Like, not health-wise, but I'm really weak in the sense that I'm tired. And I did say that it was going to be a short stream, and we've hit an hour, which I'm pretty happy about. So, thank you so much for tuning in today. And I'm glad that I could do a little, it was quite short, but a few doodles with you, talk about little life updates with you. But overall, thank you so much for joining in, and I'm going to head out because I'm hungry. I just ate, but I'm hungry again. It was fun. Thank you. It was so much fun being with you too. I hope you have a good day. I don't know what time it is for you, but if you have a good morning, good day, good afternoon, you know, have a nice rest of your day. Thank you so much. You too. Okay. Bye. I hope to see you again soon. Probably not next week. Something really big is happening for me next week. So maybe the week after that, or maybe not. And that's going to be my trip. Oh, I hope I get to see you again. I'll try my best to come back. But I do hope to see you soon anyways. So bye.